Pathak and Visaria ji. Our discussion and our study was more on 10th house profession, where we have done more than 200 horoscope in the last 1.5 years. And each house has its importance. I am not able to use my laptop, otherwise I could have informed. But what classical has informed about the 10th house, that the 10th house connection from the strongest among the moon or lagna is treated as the karam sthan of a person. And if Lord of 10th house is with strength or strong, the effect regard to the karmas will prosper. Otherwise, the same will decline. This is given by the Astrology. Now, question is, why profession is so important in our life? See, most of our life, 50% of our life goes in our profession. A child study up to 20, 25 years, spent 60 years or 65 years in his profession, and then will go for his nirvana or retirement or anything. So 50% to 60% of his life goes in the profession area. So this is the very, very important thing has been given by Astrology in the profession. And over a period of time, with the change of life, there are different professions have come, which is not related to a single profession of engineer, doctor, or there are so many other professions has come which have been studied in our various things. Now, whether the 10th house or 10th lord is sufficient to determine the profession of a person, what we found in our studies, that there will be gains in many ways if ascendant, the second and the 11th are respectively occupied by the strong planets. It means 10th house itself is not sufficient. You should have very strong ascendant. Why? Because ascendant has to sit and work for 12 hours a day in a professional life as on today. In any profession, if he's in a private segment, he has to work for 12 hours, 16 hours per day. So his lagna should be very, very strong to sit and deliver the results. And his mindset should be very, very strong. So apart from 10th house, 10th lord, his lagna should be very strong. Then what it informs, you should have a gains. From where the gains will come? The gains will come from 11th house. So if you want gains from your life, the 11th house and 11th lord should be very, very strong. And then ultimately for any profession, what we need, any one of us, what we need is the money. So how the money will come? The money will come from the second house and second lord positions. And what we have seen, all 10th house, 10th lord, 11th house, 11th lord, second house, 7th lord should all be strong in D1, D9 and D10. So these are very, very important things. But what other whether these three houses are sufficient? What it says, it is not enough. Rao sir has written, it is not enough of the 10th house and its lords are well disposed for gains and livelihood. What Rao sir says, the second being the lord, the hand money, and the 11th house of denoting net gains will have to be strong. And if somebody has studied Rao sir Agma in astrology, he has given very, very importance to second house and second lord. The reason is second house and second lord is a house of mission, what we have in our life. Any profession need a good mission to rise in his life, to go on top in his life. Everybody we want to go top in our life. But that top, whether we'll go or will not go, that will be determined by the second house and second lord. So that is very, very important, for which Rao sir has given good emphasis that your second house or second lord should be strong. Then connection of 10th house, 10th lord, 11th house, 11th lord, and second house, second lord need to be seen for profession strength with formation of yoga. If in these houses any yogas are being formed, Dhan Yoga, Raj Yoga, or any other yogas are there with the combination of this, the person will prosper in his professional life. If on the other hand, some negative yogas are formed, there will be a decline in the professional life. Now, after earning the money, what one needs, what he has to do, third house, if we'll go cycle wise, we have seen 10th house, 11th house, Lagna, and second house, now third house. Third house is our Kam Trikon, first house. And it is 8 from 8. So if any connection of third house with and Lord with the 10th house, 10th Lord will come. It is a Kam Trikona, the triangle of action. The action will start from there. And we found in our studies, the professional whose 10th Lord has gone to third house or third Lord has gone to 10th house, they are very, very hard working in their life. Okay, because the action, our action life starts from the third house and third Lord. So it is a Kam Trikona, the triangle of action. Native need to work hard for professional achievements. In this, there is any combination of this. After that, since 10th Lord, we have seen third house, go to the fourth house. Since 10th house falls opposite to fourth house, what one need after profession? He needs a good life, his house, everything should be good. So it is a fourth house. So in the fourth house, it represents the projection and implementation and fulfillment of promise what the 10th house has. If there is affliction in the fourth house, fourth Lord, what we have seen in our various charts in our class, then there is a difficulties. Though he is a professional, upliftment is there, but house-wise is not getting comfort. So he will go here and there. So what we have to see, the fourth house, which is only opposite to 10th house, and it is a fulfillment of promise the fourth house has in store for an individual. Prasharji has given very, very importance to the next house, which is fifth house. Because it says that fifth house is our intellect, intelligence, and it is a royal house. But the fifth house, it is also informed, it is a Padchuti house. He has written in Bharat Prashar Hora Shastra, it is Padchuti. So Padchuti, what we seen is not you are out from your job, but in many cases we have seen, with your promotion you will change the place. You will not be in the same designated place if there is a benefic aspect. But if there are negative aspect, he may lose his job also. So though there is a connection of 10th house, 10th Lord, then there is a Padchuti also based on the yogas what you have or the upliftment of the person. Other three houses, 6th house, 8th house and 12th house. What we found in our studies with various houses, any connection of 10th house, 10th Lord with 11th house, 11th Lord, there are difficulties in the life of a person. His professional life is not stable. He has certain issues in his professional life and there are difficulties come. After that is the 7th house. What we have found is 7th is 10th from 10th. It is a Pad Prapti Sthana. And if there is any combination of 7th house with 10th house and the proper dasha will come, the person will get prosper and get promotion in his life. The last house, if you see in the profession, is the 9th house. What Prasharji has informed about the 9th house, it is our luck factor. 9th house and 9th Lord is the luck factor, and 10th house, 10th Lord indicates the extent of utilization of promise indicated by 9th house in the professional order and the action what we take. So when sometimes we say this person is very lucky, how to see that luck? That luck comes from the 9th house and 9th Lord. If there is any connection of the 9th house, 9th Lord comes with the 10th house, 10th Lord, the person will get his importance in his professional life and become lucky in recognition with the other professional what he has in his organization. So if we see overall in a prosperity on the side, we have seen that profession is not linked to only one house or one Lord. All houses, all planets and all signs in the charts are very, very important, which ultimately determine the psychology of a horoscope. And based on that psychology, we can drive whether this person will prosper, what benefits he will have in his life, how he will rise in his life, when the downfall will come, and dashas of linked to 11th house, 2nd house, 7th house, 5th house, if they will come, it is found that this person Trikona dashas or Lagna dashas, the person normally rise in his life. But if any dashas related to 6th house, 8th house, 12th house comes, so person will find decline in his professional life. So thank you very much. I'll call my classmates to come and present.